What does a $500 million jump in Donald Trump's net worth mean for everyday American investors and the broader market? Let's break it down and see what we can learn. In just one day, Trump's net worth shot up by over $500 million, largely driven by a surge in the stock of Trump Media and Technology Group, TMTG. This rise came after TMTG's $6 billion merger with TAE Technologies, a leader in fusion energy. So, how does this affect you as an investor? First, this surge highlights the volatility of the stock market, especially when tied to big mergers and political figures. Investors need to ask, is this a sign of a solid business move or just another high-risk short-term spike? For investors looking to get in on the ground floor of fusion energy, this could represent an opportunity, but only if you're prepared for the potential market fluctuations that come with high-profile deals like this. Next, let's talk about the ripple effects. Fusion energy is an emerging market that could reshape the energy sector, potentially driving up the value of clean energy stocks in the future. But how does this impact other investments like crypto or tech stocks? Here's the thing. Historically, when we see big moves in the stock market, they often affect other sectors, especially speculative assets like cryptocurrencies. So if you're already invested in crypto, the surge in traditional stocks might influence market sentiment across both traditional and digital markets. So what can investors do about this? Diversification remains key. If you're looking at this fusion energy boom, it might make sense to do your homework and understand the long-term viability of fusion power before jumping in. Likewise, crypto investors should assess whether their holdings are still aligned with their financial goals in light of market volatility. In the end, this is a wake-up call to stay aware of the big moves in the market and adjust your strategy accordingly. Stay informed and be strategic with your investments, because in this market, things can change quickly. Key points for investors. Stock volatility. The TMTG surge demonstrates how quickly stocks can rise, especially tied to big mergers and political figures. This could be a short-term spike or long-term growth. Fusion energy. If you're considering investing in fusion energy, research the industry's growth potential and risks before diving in. Ripple effects on crypto. Big moves in the stock market often spill over to crypto and other speculative assets. Keep track of how these assets respond. Diversification. A balanced investment approach is key. Diversify your portfolio across different sectors, e.g., stocks, crypto, real estate, to minimize risks.